Hi, welcome to Learning Blindness, part 2 of the 5 stages of grief. So this is anger, is your second stage. I've struggled with this video. I think the anger part was so convoluted for me. It was such a life-altering experience at the time, and still is, but at this particular time, it involves so many moving parts and so many players that I believe the anger stage was kind of not stepped over, but it was kind of redirected, I think. Redirected. Not to my family, but to people and situations that I was a bit blindsided on how it was handled. And it was eye-opening. It was sobering. It was unexpected. It was disappointing. And it showed a lot of character. So, and when I say character, I don't mean like a strong character. I mean as in not the characteristics that I would have thought, I guess. But I do know that when people are faced with something that we're going through, that if something similar happened to them, they would probably demand a treatment that was probably a bit different than what they gave. So I did lash out at one of these experiences, and I regret it. I think that it was so much that most people would have struggled to stay even-keeled during this period. So, yes, I had anger, but I think the anger was misdirected. And we need to remember also that those of us who are parents or caregivers, we need to be careful that we don't let that anger spill over to our children. Our children are processing just like we are when we undergo these things. They're trying to relearn how maybe that they should do things to help you, or schedule changes, things that you used to be able to do with your children that you can't do anymore. So we need to be careful that we don't cause more grief to our children than they already are undergoing, because of something they have no control over and you have no control over. It's just what it is. You have to keep going, and changes happen, and but it is our responsibility, I think, to keep them at the forefront regardless of what's happening to us, because they only have one childhood. And I think it's important that we honor that childhood and we give them as much peace and help them with our process, so that they can be okay with things and undergo as small amount of stress as possible. So thank you, and we'll go over stage 3 tomorrow. I do have a video coming out that one of my my bonus sons is putting together for us. So I'll be glad when that gets done and we can share that. And you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.